today I would like to discuss spiritual warfare. I would like to shed some light on the many psychological disorders that are typically diagnosed as psychological disorders. I do not consider them to be psychological disorders. I consider them to be spiritual distresses or spiritual illnesses of the heart. These things are brought forth because you have a lot of spiritual experiences. As it states in the Bible, according to prophecy, God actually uses us as a conduit or a conductor to bring forth messages of prophecies. Oftentimes, you will hear these patients complain of hearing voices, experiencing visions that they have not experienced before, or seeing and feeling things that, quote unquote, are not their reality. Now, I would like to shed light on the fact that these people oftentimes are just experiencing foreseeing. So God will use us and bestow special gifts and visions upon us to say that we are foreseeing the future. These are gifts that are inherent to prophets and prophetess. These are gifts that are utilized to foretell the future, to deliver messages to those who may be in danger, or to fulfill prophecies. Now, when you read the Bible and you take a look into the days of the ancients, it is actually viewed and used as fortune telling. Now, God uses them to fulfill a prophecy. Oftentimes, you will see them speaking to spirits or people who are not there. Sometimes they are conveying messages that are actually coming from the future, futuristic premonitions that have not been set in place just yet. Other times they may be sightseeing, having visual experiences that they do not explain in psychology as spirituality. And so, because they do not allow spirituality and psychology to coincide with one another, it can be viewed as a psychological disorder or a mental disorder. It is typically a spiritual distress, and that spiritual distress is taken into account from the gifts that God has bestowed upon them. And so I ask that when we see the psychologically distressed, may we empathize with them, for it is called the psychological and spiritual realm for a reason. Both coincide with one another. And so when you see them speaking to themselves, may you give them an ear to listen to. May you give them a shoulder to lean on. May you provide them with a place of sanctuary and peace. May you provide them with a place of reflection, comprehension, and understanding. May you be that vessel that they can deliver the message to, because who knows, maybe they have a message for you. So I had a personal experience with a gentleman this afternoon where he was going through a spiritual distress. And all he needed was someone to speak to. He needed someone to stand by his side so that he may deliver a message. He had quite a profound message for me within his deliverance. He stated that God is here and watching over me, that he has a higher purpose and a higher calling for me, that I have been through a lot of pain and struggles, but I persevere through them all. Like dust and the phoenix, I shall always rise when thrown into the ashes of the fire. And so I am very happy to be that shoulder to lean on and to be that soul that can actually deliver messages and have messages delivered. For as he states in his prophecy, we are nothing more than vessels, and he utilizes us as he sees necessary. So always love thy neighbor as you do thyself. Exude God's unconditional love, for love is the highest vibration of them all. Keep your principles about yourself. Give them keen discernment so that they do not stray away from his path. And always stay in prayer. Exalt the Most High God throughout everything you do and attribute everything to God. And that is all I have for you today. God bless you and have a wonderful day.